This episode of Electrified Services, we're up in a customer's attic. They have a three-way switch that is feeding a light, and whoever the electrician was before, they made a huge mess. Essentially, they had one switch feeding into the other switch, but there was a bridge so that the one switch was hot. Whether you would turn it on or off, it did absolutely nothing. And the customer wanted that switch to work. The main switch comes out of there, comes over here, ends up somewhere in there. In fact, that round cable is 12.3, while this much flatter cable is 12.2. Customer decided that they wanted to put in a light, which is right over there. Their contractor put it in and it looks pretty decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and wire that up. So here's the three-way switch. We know it's a three-way switch because it's getting the power from down here, and then it either sends it to that one or to that one, which is why we have a black on this side and a red on the other side, right? Now, it comes from that one back there into this one here, and then from there up into the lights. Customer wants this one to go directly from here to the lights, and then she wants this one. This one will no longer be a three-way switch. It's going to come up here and feed that light that their contractor had installed previously into their new bathtub, which looks great, by the way. Next thing we're going to do is install our junction box so that we can feed. Our feed goes in here. One of our outs is going to go there, and the other out is going to go over there. Now that we've got our junction box installed, we've got our feed here. This one's going to go feed our light switch that goes over there. And then this new one over here, this is going to go feed that new light bulb that's over there. So I'm gonna wire this up. I need both my hands, so I gotta cut the video. Now we got all our wire nuts on, and I made sure to ground the box with the grounding wire. We can go ahead and put our lid back on and screw this back on tight. Good to go. And now I ran the wire on over to the box that's going to feed the light itself. So it's coming from here, and it runs all the way over there. Alright, the last step is to go ahead and plug in the hot wire and the neutral, and don't forget the ground. We want to attach it to the bracket, and then this one gets plugged into the light bulb. So at this point, we've got this grounded. We've got the white to white, so it's neutral to neutral, and then here's your two hot wires. We've got it plugged in here. Here's our lamp. So the next step is to go ahead and put these inside of the hole, get the lamp in, and then we'll go turn on the breaker at the breaker box. Alright, next thing, we're going to turn on the one that we had turned off, and now we go see if it worked. Now we need to verify that the switch worked, and it sure did. Wow, it's really bright too. Last step, tighten the screws. And we have another satisfied customer. Yes, this customer is a fan of Marilyn Monroe. Big time. That concludes today's video. Today's video was sponsored by ElectrifiedServices.com. Go to ElectrifiedServices.com for all your electrical needs. We like to show you how you can do this yourself, but if you don't feel you're comfortable doing it, because there's a huge level of safety in working with electrical equipment and working on your own lighting, etc. So if you guys don't feel comfortable doing it yourself, call electrifiedservices.com.